Next, Langata Road, Mbagathi Road, and Maimahio Road, which takes you into Nairobi West. Look at those images. Quite sort of real-time footage of that bulldozer or crane really picking pieces of the mall and bringing it down, digging into the infrastructure that's there, the wiring and all the cabling that and the foundations of that. Looks like the second floor, I believe, of the South End Mall. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a mall that has been in the headlines for quite some time now. Back in 2017, it was recommended that it be demolished by a sort of an interagency committee. It was among one of those buildings that had been listed for demolition. This is a committee that had been formed to audit unsafe buildings and those built on wetlands. And the committee had people from the National Construction Authority, National Environment Management Authority, Ministry of Interior, Lands, Housing, amongst other institutions. And it seemed that they have now decided to implement their recommendations. Now, to give us more on this, let me now bring in Fred Indimuli, who's going to be talking to Kimani Mbogwa and also giving us traffic updates. I'm sure traffic on that road must be unbelievable right now. Fred, what do you have for us?
A tweet by Bing Charlie via Mathuri route, and that's what many people are talking about. Many people now on Twitter especially suggesting which other malls should be brought down for various reasons. Well, let's link up with Kimani Mbogwa. Do we have Kimani? Yes, Kimani Mbogwa is actually at the scene of this demolition, and he has the latest on what's going on. Kimani Mbogwa, we're looking at Google Maps for Nairobi, and yes, there seems to be a bit of a snarl up in that section around Timol roundabout. Has this demolition that's ongoing right now affected traffic flow along any of the routes around that place? Yes, well, we've lost connection with Kimani Mbogwa, but we'll be trying as much as we can to get him back so that he can report on the traffic situation around that area. But as you can see on Google Maps, because that building is right here, yes, around here, Charlie's Bistro is one of the businesses on that building. And you can see a bit of traffic coming down Mbagathi Way and around the roundabout and heading out towards Langata Road. So there's a bit of a snarl up in that area, probably to do with the ongoing demolition. I don't know how much of that has affected traffic, but a quick look into traffic. Langata Road also coming down towards that particular roundabout is bumper to bumper from right before the Langata Road South and Bypass interchange all the way past Deliverance Church, past Ascension High School, Amref, Western Hotel, and into that Timol roundabout. There is heavy traffic. I do understand we now have Kimani Mbogwa. Yes, Kimani Mbogwa, very good morning. And we're simply asking the question, has the ongoing demolition of the South End Mall affected traffic in any of the roads leading to that area or out of the place?
Yeah, Fred, it is a very dramatic morning here because we are live. The pictures you're seeing on your screens right now are the demolitions going on this particular mall. Is called South End Mall. It is being demolished, and this building that you're seeing, the demolitions going on, this part of the building had not been completed. But then on the opposite side, there's part of the mall was completed, and businesses are now the business people are now trying to salvage anything they can because there are earth movers on site demolishing this whole building. In fact, when we got here, we got the people, the traders on this opposite side of South End Mall were trying to negotiate with the people who are demolishing to give them just a few hours so that they can remove their property from the South End Mall. And as you can see, my cameraman is panning on the opposite side. You can see now the people trying to salvage anything that they can. I don't know, I'm trying to speak to one of the people from here to see if she's a trader, and she can tell us no, she's not going to speak to us. But most of them are now busy trying to save whatever they can from this building. And traffic on the roundabout at Timol is not so bad because the police are on site. There are more than 20 police officers here on site manning the traffic, and they're not letting any motorist slow down on the road. That's coming down from Bagathi and the junction from Langata Road. There is no traffic because police officers are on site, and it's they're making sure that there is motorists are not stopping and stopping the traffic from moving. But as you can see on your screens right now, this particular building has been built on Rivambagathi. It's right on the way of Rivambagathi, which is why it is being demolished by NEMA. And it has not been completed. We can see some of the construction equipment still on the site. And so far, the demolition has been going on for the last 1 hour. And now, as it stands, people are trying to save whatever they can. We'll keep here on site and see if the people who are demolishing are going to let the business people save some of their property. Fred.
Kimani, I'm aware there are two buildings in that compound. I can see one of them is being demolished. I can see the other one, people trying to salvage what they can. Have they started demolishing both buildings at the same time, and are both buildings to be affected by this demolition?
Yeah, now let me show you a bit of what was happening here in the morning. This particular building here is still part of the Southern Mall, the one that's being demolished behind me. And then this one, there was a grill here on my left-hand side. Sorry, there was a grill here on my left-hand side on this particular part, which was is a way to the basement. And they had started demolishing this because you can see they had already removed the grill, and we were here when they were doing so, and they had already demolished the fence. But then the traders negotiated with the people who are demolishing, and they stopped the demolition for a bit so that they can save whatever they can. But still, they insisted for a bit. There was a bit of an altercation between the traders and the people who are demolishing. And also, as you can see, police were on site, so there was a bit of a commotion between the police, the people who were demolishing, and the traders. And I think finally they agreed that they should stop demolishing this side of the building so that the traders can save whatever they can from their businesses. So that was the situation earlier.
Okay, thank you so much, Kimani Mbogwa, for that, and we'll come back to you later for an update on the ongoing demolition of the South End Mall.